Hey, there you go. Trying to get this in focus. I started like 10 minutes early, but it's okay because I'm trying to get this thing situated. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. I forgot because of the recording. Why is someone always trying to text me when I'm live streaming? Okay, the sweet spot. All right. Let's see how many people I can get to tune in today. Probably not a lot, especially since it's the holidays. People probably out holiday shopping. Crap, it went out of focus again. What you doing for Christmas party, Sparkles? And whoever else is in here. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah. I'm live streaming. I'm live streaming. It's okay. They can't hear you anyway. My day was good. I went shopping to do cookies. I remember some of y'all asked me to live stream me making the cookies. I think I prefer to live stream myself decorating them if I were to do that. I like how this turned out. Let's see who is texting me. Oh, it's my boyfriend. He's texting me. How are y'all today? Let me know. Let's see how many people end up coming into the group. I can still kind of see the lines of hers faintly. Kinda, I don't know. I'm just throwing some lines out there. This part is a little bit hard to see. Snowstorm. Where do you live? Where is a snowstorm? Probably somewhere up north or maybe Canada. I know my second most viewers live in, I think, Canada. It's a lot of Canadians on YouTube. Let me shut up. There's a lot of Americans on YouTube too. Well, I mean, YouTube is an American company. Google is too. Y'all know this. Anyway, what time is it for you? Oh, Lily. Seattle. Oh, snowstorm in Seattle. I thought it just rained there. I'm just kidding. Trying to get this thing to focus. It's hard sometimes to get it to focus. Pretty bad rain. Oh yeah, you're the one who lives in Oregon. Of course, raining in Oregon. What kind of pen are you using for the lines? This is a Sigma Jelly Roll. Let's see if you can see it. See? Metallic. This is gold. Sigma. Where's the Sigma? Oh, Sakura. Not. I said Sigma. It's Sakura. Sakura. It's Japanese. I have a silver one too. Those are the only ones. And I have white, but I don't know where it is and what happened to it. You know, I was almost thinking I should do these live streams quite frequently because I actually really enjoy them. It's so much easier than like editing and uploading a video. Not saying I'm gonna stop, but these are just these are cool and it's cool to talk to you guys. And yeah, you should get one of these. These jelly rolls are great. Hopefully my head is not, shouldn't be. You prefer live streams over videos? That's cool. I'm gonna do one. I'll probably do one like once. No, I'll probably do it like 2 times a week. Maybe. I don't. No promises. Just saying that now because it's just so much. I don't know. It's like I can give y'all content when I'm in the process of creating content. If that makes any sense. That way y'all aren't sitting waiting all the time. All right. Finish that. Oh, I'm probably in the way of my camera. I think I'm gonna move on to his hair. Put on this side. Oops. Technical difficulties. Alright. Yeah, my style. Oh. Yeah, there's a slight change. Folklore. How does it look like folklore? Wait, I gotta get this at a good angle. Oh, I should make it a little higher. Alright, that's better. Old African Americans. Artists. Oh, okay. But folklore, when I think of folklore, I think of like something different. Besides art, what am I into? I can't even lie. I'm into a lot of art stuff, but not necessarily all visual art. I also like performing art. I like reading. I like to read. Oh, writing. I used to write a lot, actually, believe it or not. When I was in high school, I took a creative writing class, and I actually completed a novel, but it was so novice. The novel was so novice that I never really followed through with trying to publish it or anything. So I actually tried to re I tried to rewrite it. It reminds you of folklore. I know you said that about another piece of mine. What type of stuff do you like to write? Do you like novels? Do you like short stories? Do you like poems or something? All the above? Shit. Who's in here? Some people in here being silent and shy. Don't mind my wrinkly fingers, okay? I know they look like grandma fingers. Gosh. Fan fiction. Non-fiction once in a while. Yeah, I have a friend who likes to write a lot of fan fiction. Is that your main passion? Is art, or is it some? I mean, writing, or is it something else? I should show myself mixing. Your boyfriend is hogging the computer. Two screens. So you have like a two-screen laptop or something? I mean, not a laptop, a two-screen computer setup. We have one of those in my house, but it only has one mouse, so only one person can use it really. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel the same. My main passion is art too, and then writing. If I don't do art, I'm gonna be a writer. Like it's either or. I can't do anything else. My favorite movie. Why are you asking me what my favorite movie is? You know I don't have a favorite movie. Stop playing with me. What is your girlfriend telling you to say hi? Oh, two wide screen TVs. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool setup. Yeah, I've heard of reading and writing websites. I used to do something called Amoeba. First it was Quizilla, but then Quizilla became a piece of crap and it was just a virus website. And so then I went to Amoeba, but I stopped using them because um I just didn't like posting my writing online after a while for people in case people tried to steal it. But it was okay because then I was a trashy writer. But then as I improved a little bit, I didn't want to keep writing on that online. It's cool when you're like younger and stuff and you're not really when you're just writing as more for practice than you are for publishing. But once you get like serious about it, you kind of don't want to post on there anymore. You heard my mom. No, you didn't. She was in the hallway. And if you did, then that means this audio is really good. Y'all heard my mom. No. She'd be mortified. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, it was. That's almost like how Meba was, but Meba's kind of it's gonna die soon because the um the creator of the website, I think he kind of abandoned it. He probably just pays the yearly or monthly thing on it, but he doesn't update it anymore. So that's probably a lot better. But that'd be cool. I mean, read some upcoming artists' work. Sometimes they're really bad though. Other than just reading published stuff though, especially since I'm poor and I can't afford stories that I like. And I used to like to read a lot. Watching paint mix is satisfying. It's funny you say that because um, I was thinking of doing a video of me mixing paint, almost like an ASMR, and then you can hear the brush strokes. Even though these brush strokes I'm making right now, there's no way you can hear them because they're really like there's no stroke to make. So I would probably paint on something that has a rougher surface, and then I would like I don't know talk about. I just thought ASMR would be cool. I don't really get anything out of ASMR, but I feel like it would be cool to do. What do you want for Christmas? You get on my nerve. I basically got what I wanted for Christmas. Give me some earrings. How about that? You think what would be amazing? The video, the ASMR video? Oh, let me mix so y'all can see it. For those who wonder, I'm using gouache or gouache or gouache. There's so many ways people say it. Thanks. Uh, DV, Davini. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh, Danny. Okay. I'll call you Danny then. This is kind of blurred out a little bit. Ah, shit. Ugh. Technical difficulties. You know what? That's what I'm doing. All right. Hey, watch last night's video this morning because I was. Yeah, you're here. Yeah, last night's video was. It was actually just a test run. This is still technically kind of a test run. I mean, this isn't even the beginning of the process. All right, I'm about to use this India ink speedball. Wait, speedball India ink. I like this stuff a lot. This is what I usually put it in. I kind of said this. Look, okay, this is what I put it in. I said this in my art supplies video, but some of y'all might haven't seen the art supplies video. Okay, and I'm about to use this little skinny brush. It's actually a signature brush, but I use it for fine details because I don't do signatures like that. My signature is not in cursive at all. It's just my A. It's just my first and middle initial, which is AS. Just breathe, breathe. Just. Yeah, we got 8 people. Let's see if we can get to 20. I doubt it. People probably still Christmas shopping, Christmas gift wrapping, Christmas everything. The way we do Christmas now is when we give gifts, we don't even give it on Christmas. First of all, we always know what we're going to get because we have to ask for it. My parents don't buy us anything anymore. And second of all, damn it, I got to reset my camera. Second of all, we look, I didn't lost my track. Hold up. Okay, Google. Set 28-minute timer. Okay, 28 minutes. Starting. Oh yeah, and so we only get like a few gifts, and we get it like the days before Christmas. It's never on Christmas. Every once in a while they might surprise us with something, but that's rare. Only on occasion. What do y'all want for Christmas? And what are you getting for Christmas if you already know? Trying to get this thing to focus. I don't even know what it's focusing on. I wish this had manual focus option on it. I'm so used to my camera. Find out who you are. Oh, that's good. Artist grade watercolor. I wish I could have that gift instead of my trashy watercolor. What brand are you getting? And who's giving it to you? Do you know? Yeah, I can mix darker skin tones. I'm actually going to do. See, I'm gonna do. I don't know if you weren't here last night, but I spoke briefly about doing live streams that are more tutorial based because I have a hard time actually recording tutorials and doing a video of it. So I think it'll be much easier just do live streams where like y'all just join me and paint and all that stuff, and then I show you guys how to mix colors and all that good stuff. So yeah, I definitely can show all of y'all how to do darker skin tones, and that's one of the live stream ideas that I have. Sennelier brand? I've never heard of that before. Is that like an American brand or is it something else? I know Japanese brands are very popular. Japanese brands of art, especially watercolors and watercolors. I've seen a lot of Japanese brands being popular with watercolors, pens, and gouaches. Because almost like all the gouache that I saw was like Japanese. I think it's because traditional Asian art uses a lot of inks and watercolors and stuff like that. Oh, France. So it's French. Okay. Should have known with that name. Because it's definitely not Japanese. Second on Turner's. What is this called? Turner Studio doesn't sound Japanese, but it is. Or Turner Design. I don't know why I keep saying Turner Studio. Turner Design. Gosh. Yep, those streams will be coming soon. The first stream I'm gonna do is a color wheel. I had been filmed a tutorial on the color wheel, but again, like I said, I have a struggle with doing tutorials, so I never made it to YouTube. So I think it'd be much better and much easier if I just do a live stream on it. As a matter of fact, well, let's see if more people show up, but I'll probably just tell y'all in the video. More people watch videos than um, the live streams. So if I tell everybody in the video, they might come in to the live stream on the day I choose. It'll probably be really soon, like sometime after Christmas. I'll probably do a live stream of the color wheel so I can teach y'all basic color mixing. Even if you already know, it's still good to do. I mean, I still do color wheels every once in a while. It's just good practice so you can remember things. Find out who you are. I lose you in the dark. Who's there? Hula? Hula who? Oh, okay, I got it. Oh my gosh, that was so corny. Just breathe. I don't know what days I should live stream though. Maybe Friday? I don't know. Which days do y'all think would be best? I'm thinking maybe Fridays. But it's up to y'all. Y'all are the viewers. Which days do you think is best? Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm thinking Friday would be the best because Friday, like weekends, because on the weekend, well, not quite the weekend. So I can do YouTube full time, not the weekend. I'm thinking Fridays because Fridays are like, I don't know how long these would last, and most people don't work on Saturday. except for me, of course. But other than me, most people don't tend to work on Saturdays. And sometimes if these streams are like really long and y'all gotta work in the morning, it's like, ugh, I gotta go to bed. Unless y'all don't care. I mean, some of y'all are young though. Some of y'all don't. What do you mean you have school? But I used to stay up late during school. It's not the same. I know college, when you're in the college student age, shit, most of us can barely even get on YouTube half the time. I was in college. I was definitely not watching a lot of YouTube. And I'm like a YouTube addict, guys. I watch YouTube like a lot. But when I'm in school, when I was in school, after like summer break or whatever, I was out of commission. I had backed up of subscription videos for days. And I didn't even get to them most of the time. Most of my viewers though are in my age group from like 18 to 25 or something like that. So I had to consider students like college students and those who work. You hate school? Are you in high school? I hated high school. And I thought college would be different, but it's almost the same but more stressful. And you don't know what you're doing. So when you first get in there, you're like a lost land or something. I need something. Maybe I should talk about something. Maybe I should share a story with you. Maybe I should share the story about the most embarrassing day of my life. I think it was when I topped this one actually, but I forgot it. So, but this one I have yet to forget. Which I think should I share the story? The most embarrassing day of my life. If enough of y'all say yes, then I did. My head is probably all in the cameras. Not the webcam, but the other camera. Oh, I got one yes. Go on. Oh gosh. Alright, before I share any story, what color should I do these little parts here? Or should I leave it white? I don't know. I don't think I like it white. So what do y'all think? Oh, pull up. Only half of y'all say I should share, so I'm not going to share yet. A darker color? I was thinking that too. I was thinking like a really dark green, or I don't know, maybe a really dark green. I don't want it to be a warm color because I already have a lot of warmth going on. So maybe like something cool. I'm thinking a dark green. I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna need some fresh gouache for that though. Breathe. By the way, guys, I don't have any green. I only have the complementary colors in white. But I have them in different hues. Like I have sky blue and I have cobalt blue. I have rose, I have permanent lemon, and umber. Not umber, ochre. So I'm gonna mix my dark green. Y'all get to see with this bad lighting. That was way too much yellow, but I can just scoop some back into the little yellow section I have over here. Alright. It is fun making the color, and it helps you develop skills too, other than relying on pre-made colors. I don't think my webcam wants to focus today. It has this little out of, oh, there you go. Oh, it went away. Let's see. Ugh, this does not want to focus. Just a side note, it's best to mix with a palette knife. But a palette knife would not fit in this little cheap thing I bought from the store. I'm thinking this is not dark enough. Let me get some more of this purple. I should have used the mess that I made in here. I mean, that's more of the color I want it to be, but I'm trying to, I don't know. This should be good. This is good. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost the same color as the other thing. Alright, I'm gonna add some red. Let me use this red. This is not the red I wanted to use, but I'm gonna use it. This is Brilliant Red. I'm gonna put it in my Brilliant Red section. These paints need to be shaken because they have like a some clear liquidy stuff. I think it makes it shinier. There's no shine in this. It's probably just gouache is mixed with pigment and gum arabic. So I think it's just concentrated gum arabic or a mixture or something else. Because you know every company has their own little cocktail of madness to make colors. Alright, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of red and I'm gonna add it to this green. Maybe that's what I need. I keep on not talking. I should talk to y'all and tell y'all what I'm doing. I mean, what's the point of having a live stream if I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing when there's nothing else to talk about? So I'm just gonna mix some green into this, some red into this green to make like a neutral, like a darker neutral green and more blue. But I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna use this cobalt blue. It's similar to ultramarine blue. And put in that section here. And I'm going to add a little more of this to make it a little darker without making it too neutral. So it'll be more like a dark green. Fabulous, I think. I don't know. It's not quite as dark as I want it to be. I'll just keep on adding. You know, you just keep adding until you get the color you want. Add a little more red. Okay, I'm gonna go with this for now. If it's still too light, I'm just asking India ink. Sometimes, if all else fails, add black. Black is the last resort for me, but if I can't get it the way I want it to be, then I'm just going to add black. Okay. The thing I like about gouache is like it's like it's like a mix between acrylic and watercolor, and that's something I've been trying to get for the longest time because I like acrylic, but it dries too fast and it's not it doesn't blend very well sometimes. But I like it because it gives you a solid color when you want like a solid uniform color that's opaque. And I like watercolor because it blends wonderfully and it's very water. Oh yeah, and another thing, acrylic doesn't mix the best with water. Well, it does, but it makes it look weird and kind of patchy in a way when you try to do that, and it just doesn't react very well when it's oversaturated with water. And acrylic, watercolor, it works really well with water, but sometimes it can just be too translucent and you can't really see it. You can't really get it as opaque as you want it to be sometimes. And so I wanted something that's like has the best of both worlds, and the closest thing was gouache. And to get it lighter, you have to add water to it, and it almost looks the way watercolor looks, but it looks a little more chalky than watercolor. Not as smooth as watercolor, I will say that much. So it would be nice to have watercolor and gouache to use in a painting, because watercolor and acrylic is not the best company. They're not the best friends, okay? Acrylic is one of those things you mix with like not really mix, but you can use with oil paint, but you have to be very careful how you do that. And or something that you just use alone. It's a solo. It's a loner. Just like oil paint is a lonely stoner. Like you don't want to really mix oil paint with other mediums like that. It stands alone and it looks beautiful alone. So just leave it alone. Whatever. I'm gonna share my story since there's only 5 of y'all and 3 of y'all say yes. So basically, this is what happened. I was in 8th grade, so this is around 2007, 2008, something like that. And I'm not gonna go too in detail because that's just TMI. But I'm gonna just give y'all the basic rundown. So one day I was in my art class. It was like pottery class basically, and this I had to use the bathroom really badly. But at the same time, I'm the type where I get a little I get slight anxiety whenever I feel like I'm about to be late to something. So I didn't want to be late to class because then I would have felt anxious. And so I didn't want to use the bathroom where the art class was because I felt like if I use shit, no, that's fine. I feel like if I use it there, I'm gonna end up really late to my next class. So I said, let me go across the school. Y'all can probably tell where this is going already. Let me go across the school and use the bathroom over there. So I walked across the school. Mind you, my bladder was going to burst. And I went across the school. Oh, I'm from North Carolina. That's where I live. I was going to walk across the school and I make it over there and I go to the bathroom. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty sure this happens to most people, but whenever I see a toilet, it's almost like my urge to use the bathroom like increases, like doubles. So once I saw that toilet, I was like, yo, I really had to pee. And I was kind of rushing to take my belt off and stuff. But look, the most horrible thing happened. My freaking belt, it was already starting to like fall apart. But right when I was trying to take it off to use the bathroom, it fucking broke and I couldn't get it off. And then I just freaking peed myself. And I couldn't even like stop myself from peeing until I'd stopped a little bit. Because y'all know sometimes it's hard to stop yourself from peeing. But I had stopped, and by that point I stopped, it was like most of it was already out of my bladder. And then right afterwards, the belt came off. The belt broke, but it came off a lot easier. And I just used the bathroom the rest of the way. And I was so upset that I freaking peed myself that I was literally crying. Like, it was so embarrassing. I was crying. And I went across the school to use the bathroom. And of course, with my luck, the front office was all the way across the school on the other side. So I had to go walk with pee all in between my crotch across the school. This is so funny. I had to walk all the way across the school to get to the office so I could get a change of clothes. And I was so embarrassed. Luckily, hardly anybody was in the hallway because the class has already started. Like your next class had already started. But I did come across a couple of people, and I was just trying so hard not to burst out in tears while walking down the hallway. And so when I get to the front office, I just bawled. I started bawling. I was like, I peed on myself. It was so embarrassing. And I don't know if y'all know, I'm already like, when I was younger, I used to be bullied a lot. So I was just nervous to talk to people in general or have anything else embarrassing about me because I just felt like I'd be eaten alive. So the fact that I had to sit there and say that I peed myself and get other clothes, it was just so mortifying, and that I almost died. And at this time, when I was in 8th grade, I did not have the best diet, so my pee did not smell good at all. It smelled like it just didn't smell good. Oh my gosh. And it was so embarrassing. And I had to put on these ugly shorts. And I don't know if y'all remember about middle school, but when I was in middle school, I was super insecure about like everything. Like middle schoolers tend to be like really insecure, like on a whole nother level, where any type of flaw is just mortifying to us. And I was just mortified by how I just peed on myself like that. And then I had to wear these ugly shorts that were basically from lost and found to class. And to make even matters worse, I already had on these butt ugly shorts. And then I had this most difficult teacher ever. When I came to her class, she used to dress code a lot of females all the time over stupid shit. And I'm one of those type where I'm like anti dress coding for most, because us females, we get dress coded for just having our shoulders showing. It's freaking ridiculous. But anyway, she would dress code for having too much skin showing, even if it wasn't sexual at all. And I used to wear a lot of tank tops. It was during the summer. It was kind of hot outside. And I was wearing, no, it wasn't hot. It was cold because I had on this big ass jacket to cover up that little pee stain I had going on. But anyway, I wore that and to go outside. I had on tank tops because I used to wear a lot of tank tops. And I took off my jacket, I think, because it must have been like one of those times when it wasn't super cold. And she told me I had to go to the office to get my shirt changed. And I was like, really, you stupid fucking bitch. Like, I was just so mad that I had already had to go through all that crap after peeing myself, and then she's gonna tell me I need to change my damn clothes again. So I was already feeling insecure about the ugly shorts I was wearing, and then I had to wear on this fucking ugly ass shirt over them ugly shorts, and I was just so pissed after that, and it was just so freaking embarrassing. Now I'm over here wearing gym clothes. I never even liked wearing gym clothes. I don't know why, but I just felt just insecure about wearing gym clothes because I felt like they were all ugly, and I didn't want to look like I was working out. This makes no sense. So like when you're in middle school, nothing makes any damn sense. And yeah, that was just a terrible day. And I had my stinky, nasty pants with piss all on them, sitting at the office. I think that I had to take home, and I had to take him home on the bus with me. It was just so bad while wearing these ugly Goodwill shorts and this ugly shirt, and I was just so embarrassed. It was horrible. But yeah, that's a story of like the most embarrassing time I did in my life. I think that, like I said, I think there was another one that tops that, but I can't remember it right now. Let's see what y'all said because I wasn't paying attention while telling the story. You rather piss your pants and be late to class? That's so funny. Yeah, you probably get like anxious about it too. It doesn't make any sense, but that's just how I am sometimes too, man. Like I just feel mortified when I'm late to anything. It's so embarrassing to me. For me, being late is like one of the most embarrassing things ever. Like even with my job, when I'm almost late to my job, I might not even be late, but when I'm like almost late to certain jobs, I'm like freaking so anxious. My heart is beating fast. I'm sweating profusely. And I'm like, yo, why am I tripping so hard? Like, this is ridiculous. They don't even care. I just get so nervous when that happens. Could have been a number two. Now that would have been bad. If I shit my pants, oh God, that would be so embarrassing. Oh God, that would be so bad. I could even imagine that. Oh shit. Oh, you put yourself in first grade because you were yelling at her. Wow. That's so bad. Oh gosh. I don't understand why teachers are so horrible with like I don't know. Some teachers they go crazy with this bathroom pass stuff that they have. That's what they had at my school, like these fucking bathroom pass. Oh, you had to have a bathroom pass. I'm like, bro, just let me go piss. I understand some kids are stupid and they just gonna sit out in the hallway and skip class, but you know what? Just let them be dumb. I'm just kidding. You can't do that in middle school. You gotta help people out in middle school. You can do that in college though, because that's their money. They spending their money, and if they want to waste their money hanging out in hallways, then whatever. That happened to me. Yeah, clothes from the lost and found. That's like the worst thing ever. They're always so small and just so ugly, and it's just so embarrassing just to have to deal with that. I think the most mortifying thing about middle school is awkward things you look back on and everyone else remembers and thinks about. Yeah, it is. But even some of the things that happened in middle school, when you think about it now, it's like, man, it wasn't even that serious. At least that's what I think. Like some of the, like me dressing out for gym, like just put on the damn clothes. You do sports. Who cares? I was the type where I wanted. This is another thing we used to do because I used to be on the volleyball team, and in volleyball you have to have kind of short shorts, and I used to think that it looked. I used to low key try to attract guys with like my short shorts. I kind of like the attention a little bit, only to a certain degree. Not certain dudes, because some dudes were just getting too touchy feely, smacking and grabbing my ass. It was ridiculous. That's another thing that's so funny about middle school is how much guys smack and grab your ass. I don't know if that happened to all of y'all, but that happened to me a lot. Because my butt was a little bit big. I mean, yeah. No, I actually have a semi. I have a decent sized booty. Okay, it's not huge, but it's enough for a guy to want to grab my ass, I guess. And that happened a lot in middle school. But the crazy thing is, I don't even remember the size of my butt when I was in middle school. I didn't really look at my butt. The thing that I was the most like insecure about was my stomach. I had like a little pudge. It wasn't even nothing serious. I wish I had a stomach looking like that now. My fat ass. I'll take that over this. But yeah. You know what's so funny, Sharada? Oh, my bad. I just told your name, but they don't know who I'm talking to. I actually thought about buying you a phone, but I realized I'm too fucking broke. I was like, yo, Sharada needs a new phone. Let me get her a phone. And I was like, but what money though? No, it was like my bank account said, where? If you're not early, you're not going. Oh gosh, it's so funny. But yeah, we had bathrooms in the elementary school, and in the class in our elementary school too. So it's like if we have it in the class, why are you sitting here trying to restrict me needing to use the bathroom? Like, because I'm trying to get out of it. Like, what are you gonna do in the bathroom in elementary? This is during a time where kids these days they be having cell phones at 3. But I'm saying like when we were growing up, or when I was growing up, we did not have a cell phone. We didn't have anything. All we did was pass notes. Like, do you like me? Yes. That silly stuff. I guess they didn't want us passing notes to each other while we walked to the bathroom. That's probably what it is. Bro, I don't realize how wrinkly my fingers look until I look at them in this webcam. Like, what in the world is going on? Like, you would think I'm an 80-year-old woman. Okay. Oh, shoot, my camera shut off. The battery died. It don't matter. I'm almost done. Oh, no, it probably shut off because I think the timer went off. And I think I kind of ignored it. Yeah, the timer went off and I ignored it. It's okay. I'm almost done. There's not really much else to see. I'm just doing detailing right now. It's nice though. I think the most I had was like 9 people in here or something. I don't know. 7, 9. I don't know. Shit. Saw some new people coming through. That's cool. It's cool. But do y'all really want me, like, let me know for real. Do y'all want me to live stream me decorating Christmas cookies? Because I'm going all out. Like, I'm going in. Oh, shit. I just remember I forgot to get something. I'll get it some other time. But y'all let me know for real. Like, do you want to see me decorate Christmas cookies? Hands of an artist. My wrinkly fingers. I remember this guy. I never really thought about my wrinkled looking fingers until this guy one day he's like, "Ugh, why your hands look so wrinkly?" I'm like, "Damn." But even then, I still didn't think about it. I didn't care. I'm like, most people I know have wrinkled looking hands anyway. Maybe mine a little more, but it's okay. It never bothered me. It's like I have hands of wisdom. That's all. You know, the more wrinkly your hands are, the more wise you are. I just made that up on the fly. Yeah, decorating cookies is fun. I haven't even done it in like forever. Let me see. Alright, I'm about to do his ear. Fun fact, guys, I tend to neglect doing ears. I don't know what it is. I didn't neglect her ear this time around because I had to remind myself, but I always neglect the ear. I don't know why I keep neglecting ears. I might as well just not even put them in. Okay, let's do this ear. Oh, I'm mixing this paint. You probably can't, it's not really good to see. That's why I have it out. You can't even see it. I'm gonna just keep it out of the screen for now. I don't even remember how the hell. Oh, I messed this up. It's supposed to go like this. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. And then this little thing. I don't even like doing ears like that. They're always like, shit, I'm just fucking up this thing. Another crazy thing too about middle school, I used to cuss a lot in middle school. And when I say a lot, I don't mean like, you know, I mean every sentence had a cuss word. I didn't know what was wrong with me. And I used to cuss so much. And the thing that kills me is a lot of people say, oh, when you cuss a lot, it's because you don't know how to express yourself in words. No, that's not what it was. Actually, I know why I cussed a lot. It was because my dad, he cussed a lot. So I started cussing. I think it's because he lived in New York during his adolescent years and his some of his adult years. And let's just be real, Northerners have potty mouths. I sound like a little kid. Potty mouth Northerners. And I'm from Maryland. And if y'all didn't know, this is a funny statistic, but most the state that cuss the most or have people that cuss the most is actually Maryland. And I just found that hilarious because I used to cuss, like I said, in middle school, way more than most of the people did. But by the time I was moved to middle school, I was in North Carolina. I was no longer in Maryland, so they weren't used to my potty northerner trash mouth with my lack of southern hospitality. I still don't have southern hospitality. That's something you learn as a kid. That's something I didn't learn. I have that northern assholism. That's what I got. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do for the ear. Fuck his ear. In middle school, everyone overdoes it. Yeah. I definitely overdid some cussing on a whole nother level. Ear racist. I know. I can draw them too, but it's just not enjoyable. Like they have no real. I mean, they're just so lackluster to me. All right, I think at first I was gonna do like white highlights on this, but I really like the flat color it has. It adds to just the flat dimension of the whole shirt. So I like it. So I think I'm done. Is there something else? I don't think there is. I'll just add a little more black detailing and I'll be done. Like here. Just a little too light here. Okay, and I get too black happy. Just add some darkness here. A little bit here. And just add it where certain places meet. Okay. And then here. I got some phlegm going on because I ate French fries from a fast food place. Almost never eat like fast food like that. I mean, I'm a vegan. How the hell could I? I'm kind of happy I'm a vegan too because me being vegan it almost forces me to let go of some of these really unhealthy habits I developed as a teenager and preteen. I had some really bad eating habits like throughout my entire life. But that's a whole nother story. I'll get into some other live stream because I ain't got enough time for this one. I'm almost done. Just a little more detailing on his locks. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm getting a headache, but I'll be fine. Alright, guys, I'm calling it done. I might do some other off camera work, maybe like, sometimes you realize you didn't do certain things that you wanted to do. But for now, I'm finished. Like these lips, I I'll do that later. You won't even be able to see it on camera that well anyway. Anyway, I'm calling this done. If I can only use one word for the rest of my life, I don't even know what that would be. Oh shit. Alright, I'll show y'all everything. Okay, so we got this guy. Look into his soul. I'm just kidding. Got this to here. Let's let it focus. You gonna focus? There you go. You see the little dot, the pointillism going on. The humongous 30,000-pound lips. Got a long neck like a giraffe. His beautiful feminine slash maybe masculine slash who gives a damn shirt. And his red hair. And we got his girl, or maybe not his girl. You never know who it could be. It could be anybody. With her hair. And then her face with little dots. The earring. This matching shirt. Let's just do a far out. Let's see if it'll focus. Yes, focus. Looking great, looking great. Woo. Okay, I'm done. Alright, guys. Oh, y'all want to see y'all's comments? No, I was playing. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.